how much to trim the under layer, like the front. I never did anything with the bottom. This is still cut straight, not even on a curve as it should be. So I determined that I need to take off 2 centimeters, and then I'll hem it. It doesn't have to be super precise. This is hidden under the circle skirt. It's like a lining. The only thing is we don't want that to stick out at the bottom, and right now it does by 2 centimeters. So I'm gonna cut that off. So I have my A-line skirt block. I do want a curve, so I have my A-line skirt block, and I'm going to go ahead and line up the middle to the middle. Middle to middle. There it is. And I'm going to put my skirt block there. It's good to have a pattern because I can use the dots to help me line this up. And I want to move it up by 2 centimeters and then trace. And I'll cut this on the fold. Secure with a few pins and cut. Now what I'll do is to press a rolled hem and take that to my machine. So the only unfinished part on this dress at this point is right here at the waistband. Everything else has been hemmed or finished with bias tape. What I'm going to do here is I want to attach a ribbon on either side so I can tie in the front. And I've been thinking about this since the beginning of this project actually. Should I use the dark fabric or the light fabric? And I've been leaning towards using the lighter fabric, but I don't have enough left. So the hesitation I still had has been solved. By default, it will have to be the polka dot. I think it'll be, well, look at that. When the skirt opens up, it looks nice. So either way, I think it was good. I just had a slight preference, but it won't happen. So this will be pretty simple. I don't want to say easy because I don't expect this to be easy in the finishing. But for now, essentially, all I need are 2 long rectangles. Now it's going to be twice this length for the width of my rectangle, twice this length, plus 2 seam allowances, so plus 2 centimeters. In terms of length, I haven't decided that yet. we've got 2 rectangles about yay long. I think it'll be long enough to tie. The length was partly set by what I had left as fabric. I could have used a different part of my leftover fabrics, but then I don't think it was necessary. I'll have a bigger chunk left, which is good. I can use that for something else. There it is. They are 21 by about 58 centimeter in width, less than that, 56. But the length depends entirely on your waistline. So yeah, I got 2 of these. First of all, I'll do overhang stitching all around. This is the salvage edge, so it is not gonna fray, but rest of the way I want to do overhang stitching. Once I've done that, I will fold this in half, press, and stitch around. So the end, turn the corner, and stitch along here. And then I don't want to go to the end. This will attach to the waistband of the bodies, and so I need to leave an opening here to make that happen. I think leaving 5 centimeter is enough, but make it a little touchy to work. 10 centimeters would be overkill, so I'm going to do it up to 8 centimeters, and then I have this end still open, and we'll finish that a different way. So starting at 8 centimeters from the selvage edge, just stitch all around along the long side, and then turn the corner and finish on the end. And I'm going to do exactly the opposite of what I just described. I'm starting at the end on the short edge, and then I'm going to work my way to the long edge. This is in case the fabric shifts a little bit, it's more forgiving that way. Both of my triangles, they're triangles, yeah, rectangles, and I'm going to turn them right side out and press them flat. We want to fold the ends here by a seam allowance 1 centimeter and press that. And then on the unfinished, the one where it's still open, also fold the seam allowance under to match what has been stitched. Attention to detail is what makes the difference between I don't know, like a cheap look and a finished look, even with a low level of skill. So some things I've done here is when I was pressing the side that has the seam, I have the seam showing here, so it's not right on the edge. If I flip this over, I don't see the seam. The seam happens on this side, close to the edge. So this, I can tell, is gonna go like this on my dress, or actually it's closer to the front. So the seam is hidden, it's underneath. Now the other band is gonna go opposite, and so I have to mirror correctly. And we are so close to the end, you guys. So next to last step, like we got very little left to do at this point. I want to insert my waistband into the prepared ribbon. And then what I'm going to do is top stitch. You can't really escape this at this point. So I will top stitch this part, just that line, just top stitch that. The rest of it I will finish by hand to make it neater. And it's done. Here is the finished dress. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.